Alright, we're good. Infinite battery. We got everything set up. Nice. Welcome. Oh, there we go. Hmm. Welcome. We're about to talk about AI. I know I'm pretty close for four. I think this will work good. Gonna see. We're gonna how to make money with AI. This is gonna be a dope show. How to actually make money with AI. Larry, welcome. If you're interested in learn how to make money with AI, you are in the right room. David, good to see you too. David has been crushing it. Just staying consistent. That's the goal. I just got off a live stream with Richard, who's if you guys don't know, Richard in the AI community is a marketing expert, samurai, Jedi, whatever you want to call that level. Man, I learned so much on his live stream, and there was only like three people. Honestly, there was only three people on his live stream, but it was the three right people that showed up on his live stream. I got a whole marketing masterclass from Richard that I am like amazed, honestly. Oh, I think this is probably why I'm not test 1 2 1 2 test. Okay, that's why. Sorry, I got YouTube right next to me, so I want to make sure the studio is all set up. I'm gonna show you how to make money with AI tonight. You guys are gonna get a very special lesson. We're just gonna kind of wait till we get about 15 people. I'm gonna show you how to use ChatGPT, just one tool, just ChatGPT to make money online, to grow your business, to use it as an ATM. I'm gonna give all my secrets away. Hope you're having a great night. My name is John, Dr. AI. If you while we're warming up, you've got some AI questions, pop them in the chat. How do I join your academy? It's super easy. I'm gonna show you. It's super easy. By the way, the tickets are are selling like hotcakes. Oh my god, it's kind of crazy. Of like, as I am gaining more followers. Let's see, it's like accelerate where I'm. When you're making money in your sleep, that's the wildest thing. There's my profile. I'm from France. It's okay, 100%. Like if you've been watching and following my content, and even if you've been following Carrie, our office hour session was amazing. Click right there. It's going to take you. It's a very simple page. You can sit here and you can read all the amazing things that the community is doing. People are growing their social media by 10x. They're generating money without having to do paid ads. They're creating audiobooks, digital books, ebooks, selling digital products. They're leveraging ChatGPT like an ATM. They're building chatbots, voice agents. It is the best of the best, not just in AI but digital marketing. I mean, I'm going to make it very simple. If you're an entrepreneur and you want to make money with AI, this community has the answers. It's not just me. It's not just the courses and the stuff we do. It's the people you surround yourself with. You're not joining because of the courses. You're not joining because of because of me. You're joining to be connected with over 82 entrepreneurs that are all passionate about making fu money with AI. Like that's why you're joining. You're joining to be surrounded by success, surrounded by people that push you, that inspire you, that motivates you. 100%. Show you the price? I mean, it's more of an investment. It's more like, would you invest $97 a month to get access to the best entrepreneurs in the world? And only if you're serious. The only reason why people do the yearly plan is just to get 2-hour one-on-one coaching with me. Let me show you why you would want to get the one-on-one coaching. I mean, only if you're serious about growing your business. I started collecting testimonials. This motivates me. This makes me happy every day. I'm going to show you 2 testimonials. Meet Sarah. She's like, I talked with my sister after you met with us on our one-on-one coaching. She's like, what do you think? And she said, that was life changing. You gave validity to what she was thinking, and it's altered the course of her business. So still figuring out right now, she's pivoting her business from burnout. She was in a red ocean. If you ever watched the book like Blue Ocean, Red Ocean Strategy, the book Blue Ocean Strategy is really great. That's where she was in. She was in a red ocean. Her market was dying. It was decreasing. Her sales, her competitors, everyone was losing revenue month over month. And so I coached her, found out her passion, found out exactly what she loved to do. It turns out it was burnout coaching. And so gave her an exact blueprint. Bjorn, I'm going to get your name right. I really want to pronounce it really right. Bjorn is also in there. And so I changed her life. I changed her business. I changed. It's not just the life changing kind of thing. I literally changed the direction of her business because had she continued on the path that she's going, she would continue to lose revenue in her business and continually going and continue to go month over month. It's like being in the newspaper business, going, "Hey, do you see any future being in the newspaper business?" I was like, "Your market's declining. Your competitors are leaving. Your market share is going down. No one's buying Google ads for what you're doing." I was like, "You need to pivot." And that's all about entrepreneurship is pivoting. Oh my god, Richard, like I wanna like again, I cannot. I get to now show a reaction to what Richard was like. I was geeking out. I'm not gonna lie. There was only three people in on the room, but they were the three right people in Richard's life. We got a elite $10,000 marketing business masterclass. Masterclass. That was pure art like that. So a lot of people when they do live streams are like, oh my god, there's only like five people in the room or what. It's like, oh no no no, the algorithm's doing its job. Those five people are the right five people. Like that, I took so many notes. I got so much insight. Like that was a business masterclass. Hello, Diary of Mompreneur. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am so excited to. I've been dying to go live too, back again. And so I was just reading some testimonials of like people in the community because they sent me some DMs, and like I just want to highlight some members. Like then there's also Monica. Monica is not tech savvy, but I was able to help her build a link tree, build a sales page, build a strategy. All I did was tell Monica to go live once every day. Monica now has a community of over 200 people that look forward to her live streams every single day. And today she found, or it was actually last night, she finally made her first digital product sale. Like, and she was like so grateful. So I said thank you. Her excitement is like that excites me. That is like you don't have to learn it all. You don't have to be an expert in everything. That's what the community is about. The community is that you're now surrounded with the right people that will motivate you, that will help you, that will solve the technical challenges or strategy or networking issues that you face. Entrepreneurship is a very lonely road, and trying to do it on your own is such a struggle. So that's why I'm so grateful and excited to see this community blossom and grow. See entrepreneurs help each other. Megan was an MVP today. Hopefully, she'll be on later tonight in the live stream. But she was an MVP on today's office hour session. She went all in as planted that flag as I am the GPT building expert and went all in helping member Tom in our community who's been trying to like build GPTs and all stuff. Tom has access to a lot of opportunity for revenue, but he lacks the business or the AI skills, and that's where members like Megan and community have, and Dennis have also been helping him. That's what it's the team. It's the team in the community, and I was like, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful to be surrounded by such amazing people like Richard, Mompreneur, other people in the community, because this is really, yeah, your net worth is your net worth. 100%. I see this. Vodi says, hi, Jonathan. Do you know how to use AI to write scripts or do videos? Yeah, we're actually going to use custom GPTs. That's the number one skill set. And I'm going to show you tonight, if I could teach you one thing, how to actually build a custom GPT from scratch. that skill set is going to help you level up your AI game. What's up, Ryan? Ryan is building. Is it? I think it's like an Uber or is it DoorDash type app in your area? Because I know Ryan is an entrepreneur that's trying to build something great. We've got such amazing people in the communities. He's like, yep, something like that. Like whatever I could do to share, teach, show, inspire, like, but it's completed already. Brian, let's go. That's what it's about. I'm so excited. So I'm just kind of waiting till we get a little bit more of an audience right now because I want to do a full start demo of like how to build a custom GPT that can turn. Actually, where's my sticker? Hold on. I was like, where's my sticker? No wonder people are coming in and out and there's no sticker. Like, hold on, let me grab. Maybe should I grab a new one? No, I'm gonna stick with the same one right here. Actually, let me try this one. Yeah, let's try this one. Turn chat. Right now I'm building a new sticker so that I could get people. This is also very important when you go live. Turn chat GPT. Bear with me for 2 seconds. GT into an ATM. I'm inspired from watching. I was like, there we go. I got my live sticker. I was watching Erica in the community. Can I move this? Oh, I can't move it. Okay, I'll rock with it like that. I was watching Erica. Okay, that really annoys me that I can't move it. I'm like OCD. I'm like, hold on. Oh, there we go. Now I got it. Okay, cool. I just had to move it, and there we go. Okay, we're good now. Nice. It's called Safe Ride. Ryan Casper, Ryan in the comments, is doing a ride share app. You can download it and try it out anytime. It's called Safe Ride. Okay, Ryan, you've got the product. I'm gonna now teach you the marketing side. And although I'm not as guru level as Richard with ads, um, what I can say is content. If you can go live once a day, every single day on your TikTok, and you can start demoing how your rideshare, your Safe Ride app works for your community, start booking. I'm sure there's a way that you could book free trips for your community. Like, I think that will start to bring awareness for it to start onboarding people how to use your app and so much more. So I highly recommend, please, Ryan, create content just so you can unlock the live streams. Once you do unlock the live streams, set a same time every single day, go live. I started with 6 p.m. I did that for 30 days and I was like, great, I want to add another time slot. And then I did 10 p.m. And then just stick with that. All you're doing is demoing, inspiring, showing what's possible. That's pretty much the whole game. Vadi's like, I tried using Rokai to build apps, and I had a little challenge. I've never used that one. I think Lovable is probably the best app, honestly, especially when you're trying to build an app from scratch, for sure. We got Alfredo in the chat. Alfredo is a chat GPT. There he goes, Alfredo MQZ. He is a if you're running ads for any business, and Richard, this may also help for you. If you're running ads and you're sending traffic to a landing page and the business needs to respond via text or voice, I'm pushing you on voice, Alfredo. Alfredo has hold on. This is gonna be a small world. I'm gonna make the 6 degrees of separation even smaller. So Alfredo is a closed-bot specialist that connects Go High Level and makes great automations for people that are already running ads to increase their conversion and sales. Richard in the chat is also a marketing expert that is close friends with I think Bryce or Brian. That's the owner of Closebot. So Alfredo, say hi to Richard in the chat. Connect, because it's like, yeah, that's. But Alfredo's doing great in the sense of like, yes, Bryce. There we go, Richard. There you go, Alfredo and Bryce. You guys need to start following each other. Alfredo, you definitely need to follow Richard and like vice versa. Like, amazing. Yeah, literally, if I can matchmake, I'm just playing matchmaker. Like at the end of the day, since I'm like community manager with my community, I kind of understand on a high level. It may seem silly, but like on a high level, what God does, and He's like, look, I see your goals, I see what you're trying to do. I'm gonna play matchmaker, but God works on like weeks and months levels that slowly nudge you. He does nudges. He just nudges you on to guide you to the right direction, to actually connect you, to put you in. It's actually to put you in the right room. That's what he does, and that's why I kind of see myself now as like, I just play matchmaker in the community. I'm like, oh, you have the skill set and you have the community. You need guys to need to connect, because Alfredo needs to go live. I know. See, I need to motivate. I need. We're trying to get Alfredo, Alfredo. Whether you like it or not, we're gonna motivate you to go live. We're gonna motivate you to start talking about Go High Level and CloseBot and the automations and the type of ROI that you can do for the business owners and bring awareness to that. And then we're gonna push. I'm gonna push you even more to start adding retail, for voice. That's game over. That to me, retail with CloseBot is the ultimate combination. As far as now, you have the ultimate sales engine. I saw Richard with his Canva, and I was like, my Canva skills ain't that good. So I was like, I got my simple Canva slides, but I got inspired. I mean, that's the greatness of live streams. Live streams is like, I think live streams are like the new level, like new learning in real time. And I still see this as the ultimate sales engine right here. Every business is going to have this. For example, Alfredo's on it. Dope. Let me know, Alfredo, if you need coaching or tips or anything on going live. I now have almost a full course. Richard's like, Bryce just went to live school. Went live to show a build out for Scratch that Scratch to use as inspiration. Nice. I follow Bryce. I see his content, but Bryce does clips from a speaking show, and then also an interview from like a podcast type of thing. So Bryce could crush it on live streams. Me and Richard, we got to motivate him to do lives. But I feel this is the holy grail. This is the holy grail. Voice agents with chatbots is the holy grail, because the number one problem, this biggest problem that all businesses face: missed calls, missed texts from like ad campaigns or content. Like that is what's that SLC? I'm curious which SLC. Francis is like, yes, please, welcome. I think that is the holy grail. That is the number one thing. If you want to add AI into your business, for sure, you're going to start with chatbots that respond to leads. Salt Lake City, I got to come out there. For sure, I got to come out there. I'm eventually, we're only like 20. We're probably 20 memberships away from I can start traveling and meeting people in different cities and start promoting local chapters. Like that's the next level. So with this, I think chatbots are the first. If you're a business and you're starting to run ads, the first thing that you need to do. LASS is 97. What? That's nothing. That is nothing. I'm gonna make a note, and I'm gonna put a community map inside the community. It'll be a very simple map feature. It won't show your actual address, but your main city kind of thing, so that we can start seeing pins on a map of where everyone is. Because I also want to motivate people in their city to start doing local chapters, because I think that's like today, Oksana and Megan didn't realize that they're both in Canada. They're probably less than, I think, 50 miles away from each other, if that, or something like that. So I was like, oh, that's the next connection. I need to get you guys meeting in person in your local area, so that you can start building those relationships. Diary of a Mompreneur says, I have a conference in Salt Lake City in July. This is like where it's like, for me, I've always wanted to travel, and this is like the excuse for me to like start traveling and start promoting, start going on tours, speaking tour of AI. But that's the game. That is the game. Mompreneur, follow Richard. Richard is a marketing guru. He's inside the AI community. Alfredo's like, where you look? I'm in Southern California. Expensive, very tax expensive California. I'm going to eventually move from California, in all honesty, because I want land. I want room. I just want some place I can ride my dirt bike. Like I just want a dirt bike and a place to just ride on trails. Like that's bliss. I just want land to just do dumb stuff on. Like that's my holy grail. But that's the next level for the next 2 years is going traveling is doing that in Utah. Good to know. Yeah, because I was looking, I was like, for what you were talking about of like what you moved and what you got up there, and I was like, that's the key, that's the thing, and I'm like, I'm worried to get out of LA. So yeah, from California, yeah, I'm not gonna live in California for the rest of my life. I'm like, I want land, I want room, I want space, I want something called acres, which is not in California's vocabulary. So 100% this tour is eventually going to motivate me to start exploring. But that's the thing, is just connecting the right people through this platform. Show up every day, share your inspiration. So if I can motivate Alfredo and even you as well too, Diary of Mompreneur, start going live, start showing your expertise. For example, that's really where it's going to, god, $99 night round trip. I'm gonna start planning vacations. I'm for trips now, which is good. Um, but that's the game. It's, I think, live streams, especially right now. I just hooked up one of my friends, one of my longest marketing clients and friend is a life coach, and we just set up Streamlabs. Excuse me, Streamlabs today. He bought the premium package, and we hooked up everything. We hooked up YouTube, Facebook, X requires like $8 per month premium on top of that. Um, Twitch, and TikTok, so that he's now ready to live stream globally. And I was like, this is incredibly powerful as a thought of like, whether it be, we did one called Restream, Streamlabs or StreamYard. Start streaming to multiple platforms. Not everyone is unfortunately on TikTok. They're unfortunately missing out. But the more platforms that you could stream out to, right now I'm streaming on YouTube as well too. So the more platforms that you could stream to, the more distribution. You're basically now have a whole like almost media production business that if you go live, consistently create a great show and showcase a lot of value, like you're going to do really well. You're going to get a ton of traffic, a ton of new eyeballs on your offers. Um, that's good to know. It's like, forget Cali. I'm going to move out of Cali. I think we have enough people right now. I want to now teach you guys an exercise of how to monetize with ChatGPT as one of the best, like one of the best AI tools that you can start to actually start leveraging in your business to give you a marketing strategy, to give you a live stream strategy. We're in real time going to build this GPT from scratch because I want you guys to walk away from at least this live stream with the understanding of how custom GPTs work, how to build one for yourself, and then we're going to do it for specifically how to grow your business so that you could come up with different monetization strategies and also content strategies for your business. So let's rock with it because I want you guys, I was super inspired from Richard's live that I was like, I want you guys to walk away with something valuable from it, and we're going to do two things. One is I'm going to use, this is where I'm not gonna lie, if you're kind of also, let's do this documents. Okay, so if you're like overwhelmed with a bunch of Google Docs, I highly recommend just investing in Notion, and this is all you need. One database to control all your documents. Everything important just goes in one list. People get crazy with Notion and all sorts of other lists and databases and stuff. You just need one master list. This will replace all your Google Docs and your Microsoft Word files, basically. It's worth the investment. So in here, I have somewhere called Digital Marketing Course. There it is. I search, it's at the very top. So I just want to, number one, showcase how easy it is to find stuff in, basically because Notion is your second brain. It is a most powerful digital notebook. Now, I have this framework here that I've been testing. I've honestly been A/B testing as like, I think of it like a comedian where he goes to like small comedy clubs to test material. I've been testing this material that eventually is going to become a course, and so I think we've got I'm just going to build out this section right here. So it has roughly the outline that I need to teach anyone how to not only do digital marketing, but start a business, start the monetization, how to go from 9 to 5 to online coach or consultant and start making money online. That's the goal of the GPT that we're going to build. So especially when it comes to marketing tools. Okay, hold on. I'm just going to fill this out. Buffer for posting to multiple platforms. Now, what I'm basically right now, what I'm doing, I have the rough outline, and I'll go more in detail about this framework right here in a moment. But if you just notice what I'm doing right now, I'm just building a equivalent to a Google Doc, just a brain. I just putting some information that I'm going to load into the custom GPT basically, because we're going to take this and we're going to have ChatGPT really build out a more robust prompt. It's all about prompt engineering, and so prompt engineering means adding explicit information for what we want it to do. And I want this GPT so that anyone could use this GPT to help grow their business, start a business, and move to quitting a 9 to 5. That's basically what this is going to do. So I need to know what marketing tools that they need to do. System.io for basically for a link tree plus you could do sales page. Actually, just call it checkout page. They also need to know about if you haven't, I just learned about this today, which is actually really cool. Shout out to Tom in our community for introducing us to Restream. Restream is a very easy to use platform that you can, using your web browser, stream to multiple platforms at the same time without having to deal with. I have also that's Streamlabs, but it's for the tech savvy people. I'm not gonna lie, not everyone is tech savvy. Some people want quick and simple, and quick and simple I highly recommend is Restream. Hey Sarah, good to see you. So Restream allows you to, I'll show you their pricing. Allows you to stream to 2 platforms completely for free. The only 2 that you need is TikTok and YouTube starting off. Then, thank you so much, Sarah. I appreciate you. And then if you want to add a 3rd channel, I would add probably Facebook, probably next. And then later on, you could go into 5 channels, which is probably X. Twitch is another one. I know Twitch is super obscure, but that's just another. The more channels you are, the more eyeballs on your live streams, which you can grow from there. So I want to encourage live streaming made simple using Streamlabs, Buffer for, I think it's like buffer.com basically. Yeah, buffer.com, because I also want to show them what are just the main payment processing, Stripe, System.io for like a link tree, or they could also do a link tree with Stripe checkout. But the problem with this workflow here is I don't want to recommend it. The reason why is because with System.io, you can do a lot of automations. Like once they buy, send them the digital product. That logic and automation all is going to work in System.io, and that gives you everything you need basically for marketing online with a link tree like links in bio. Okay, I think that's the most of it. Okay, let me first go over what's in this document, and we're gonna have ChatGPT clean this up. So, if you're new and you're watching it right now, I'm gonna show you how to build a custom GPT that is going to act as a business coach. Sharon's like, "Hey, Jonathan, you're back for a YouTube for this session." Yep, I can't remember. I keep forgetting to turn on YouTube, so now we're back to YouTube. The more, let's see, you can say hi to Sharon. Sharon's in the community. Say hi, Sharon. Hi, Sharon. She's on YouTube, but she's showing a very important thing. Not all of your audience is on TikTok. So the more that you could live stream on multiple platforms, the more that you could be inclusive to bring more people into your live streams and events, because they do want to join, but not everyone wants to be on TikTok, and you have to be where your audience wants to be, and so, which is perfect. So um, okay, cool. So the goal of this basic outline right here is basically how to turn, it's a framework, it's a step-by-step process, how to transition from a 9 to 5 online coach and make a few money online. We need to first figure out the niche that you need to serve. Number two, what is the number one problem that keeps them up at night? Has to be something that if they do not solve, let's put here, has to be something that if they do not solve, it will be a direct detriment to their health, wealth, and relationships, basically. I can't spell detriment, but we use Google for spell check. Done. Google's like, what is my purpose? And I say, you are spell check. Okay, perfect. That is the problem. It has to be that. Perfect. Content strategy, I like recommending the 3-in-1 strategy, meaning live stream. If you can't do like Instagram and YouTube, that's a little overwhelming. Just do TikTok for 30 days, and then every 30 days add another platform, and then add another platform. And then you're going to use basically Buffer, which is what's going to take your short form content recorded on TikTok and repurpose it, basically. That's all. So keep it simple. Start with TikTok, post 3 times a day just until you can go live. Post 3x a day until you unlock live streams. Cool. And then live stream once a day, minimally at the same time. Then to scale, I'm not gonna lie, this is the scale. There's 2 modes. There's, especially when it comes to content, there's starting mode and there's scaling mode. Starting mode, just starting off, the first goal is get to 3-in-1. Post 3 times a day, go live once a day. If you could do that routine for like 60 days, you've now got the time management, the consistent, that's pretty good. Then stretch yourself to the 6-in-1. Then scale to 6 posts a day and go live twice a day. Why? Why would you want to go like, you're like, John, that sounds like insane value. But let me show you the data. Let me show you the data. This is my TikTok account and my analytics and what it means. Now watch this, ready? So here, John is not consistent, not posting 3 times a day, not even posting, barely once every 2 days, not posting. Oh, look, John decides to post 3 times a day. There's a little bump. Oh, that's nice. Oh, John talks about topics that are specifically niche. He niches down and only talks about one thing, such as AI, not digital marketing. If you notice my content, I don't talk about digital marketing. I don't talk about anything other than just AI. And then all of a sudden, as soon as I niche down just talking about AI, boop, there's that little bump. And then I stay consistent, post 3 times a day, well, now this bump also is doing 2 things. I niche down, I start going live once a day, and now I'm getting more growth. And I'm like, how can I accelerate this growth? Then I go from posting 3 times a day, I stick to the 3 and I start going live twice a day. Boop, 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 boop. Pretty good, a little more growth. And then I'm like, you know what? Let me go all out. Let me just post 6 times a day and go live twice a day. Boom. And then boom. And then rocket ship, boom, 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 boom. This is parabolic as far as like growth. For equivalence now, because I'm doing the 6 and 2, and I'm not doing it every day. Let me just kind of switch it around. Just kind of look at me. I'm not doing it every day. I get 6 posts, maybe 4 or let's say a solid 4 days out of the week, guaranteed. I'll stick. I'll if it's it's very hard because I'm just busy with doing everything else with the community. But for 4 days out of every week, for sure, I'm going to post 6 posts each day for those 4 days. Then, guaranteed, not missing a day, I go live twice a day. That's that parabolic basic growth. Just so if I keep that up, my stock price is like I treat it like that's why it's like when you move to like work instead of working for someone else, you're working for yourself. My stock price in myself, the more I invest in my own content, invest in my own products, invest in my own content, I just go parabolic. I just can keep investing in my own brand. That's all I'm doing. I am pouring energy with content. And showing up is pretty much to build my own brand. That's all that is. And so that's why. Cool. Now, let's and you can also see this isn't something I've been doing for years. I just started this. I just started learning how to actually do organic content correctly. January 30th is when I shut down my marketing agency. I pivoted. I went from services to digital products. I learned about content and I started creating content like insane. Well, it's not even insane. It's just what I call the 3-in-1 rule or the 6-in-2 rule. That's enough. Now, oops, let's go back to our GPT. Okay. Okay, cool. So that's content. The reason why I love content, you need to work from the top of this process down and not from the bottom up. Meaning, don't start with the product first and then try and find the content or audience that then try and see if this is a problem they would pay for, that didn't trying to find a niche to say, hey, will anyone kind of buy my thing? You have to start from the top and then work your way down. Start with content, and from content, then from the content consistency, they will tell you what product that you should start creating first. This is a very big thing with entrepreneurship. Bring it back to me. Okay, cool. Most entrepreneurs, and I'll give you a case study. There's someone in the community, I won't say names, that says, I want to learn Agentive AI. Agentive AI is an AI chatbot that no one uses. And he's like, I want to become a master in Agentive AI. So he spends 3 months. He's wasted 3 months learning Agentive AI skills for a product that he thinks is in demand, that he thinks he can sell chatbots with. Then finally, after 3 months of my coaching, finally drilling into him to say, cold call, cold call, cold call. You should call your customers. Probably call your ideal customers and ask them what's their biggest pain point. Finally, he calls his ideal clients, calls them up. All of them are asking for 2 things. Can you do AI chatbots on SMS? And can you do AI voice agents that respond for any missed calls? If you can do that, I will pay you lots of money. So then he has to now pivot, because he wasted 3 months learning my favorite TikToker now, Dr. AI. I'll give you guys the secrets. So then he learned the hard way, because he started from the bottom up in entrepreneurship. He started with the product and the skill set first, thinking this is what people want. I know this is the number one skill set. And then when he goes to find an audience, he finds no one really cares about relevance, or no, it's not relevant, it's Agentive AI. And then he realizes, oh, no one really wants those type of chatbots that just live on your website. Those aren't really valuable to anything. So then he has to pivot, and that's why I teach the top down, because had he started to call his ideal customers first and say, hey, what's the number one pain point that keeps you up at night? They would have said, like, yo, missed calls, missed texts. That is exactly, if you can solve, because we can't answer the call all the time. We're either on a job, because he chooses AI for home services. He's like, yo, we can't answer the call all the time, so we're missing calls, we're missing texts. If a business, any business, is missing calls, missing texts, they are losing tens of thousands of dollars a month of revenue. And so that's a big problem that keeps them up at night, right? Remember our framework? So then he has to pivot, and he has to spend the next 30 days learning how to actually build AI voice agents using Closebot.
to actually respond on SMS. And then he has to upskill himself on how to actually learn how to build AI voice agents using retail, on how to answer missed calls. And so now he now has demand. So I think he missed his first contract this Thursday, unfortunately, because the guy he called, he's like, "Yeah, I'll have a demo by Thursday." No skill sets, no demo. You can't learn this within 4 days. It's not possible, and so it's a learning experience. So now he knows where the market demand is. That he's going to start pivoting to learning skills to actually solve the problem for his ideal customer. So that's why I teach this model from the top down instead of people a lot of, and I made this mistake the hardest way. I've multiple businesses I failed because I thought I had the best product, and then when I went to go sell that product or service to the market, turns out no one really wanted it. No, non-demand. It wasn't the biggest pain point that keeps them up at night. Okay, so I digress. Back to our GPT. Josh says, use what for voice agents? Ah, yes, retail. RETELLAI. I will show you because I am giving you all. If you know, you guys better follow for me to tell you about retail because I am saving you months of trial and error to build the best AI voice agent. This is the best. I've spent a lot of money testing and time testing the best. That is the best right there, especially when it comes to building things. Okay, so now back to our demo right here of our custom GPT. So right now, basically, he's like already following. Josh, you're on the right live stream. So our goal is to turn ChatGPT into an ATM. So I have this framework here. This basically is a whole framework. I'm gonna now take this, and this is my OK prompt. It's not the best prompt. A prompt is basically the instructions that we need to give it to a custom GPT to have it to do something. This is a D minus prompt. So that's where I'm going to use a tool called Fido. Take a screenshot. Wait, oh, there we go. Wait, there we go. Take a screenshot, take a screenshot, take a screenshot, take a screenshot. Okay, cool. I'm going to use this site, which is 100% free, to actually say, turn this into a custom GPT prompt for a custom GPT that is a marketing expert designed to guide the user to finding the best niche content ideas and product strategy to make money online. I could probably make this a little better, but that's good enough. Semicolon, shift, paste. So I gave it a prompt, I gave it my notes, and I click generate. Now this thing is going to build a much better prompt than that I could ever try, honestly. What's up, Dalton? Good to see you. Dalton, you're rocking it. We have an amazing community member. Oh, look at this prompt right here. You're a marketing expert with extensive experience in guiding individuals from transitioning from a traditional employment to a successful online coaching career. Your specialty lies in helping clients identifying the most lucrative niches, create and generating engaging content ideas, and blah, 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 blah. So this is perfect. I'm going to click copy. Now, here's the thing I've noticed. Now we're ready to go ChatGPT. Now, here's the problem, though. Well, no, it's not going to be so much a problem, but something I just noticed. So on the left-hand side, this is why you want to pay for ChatGPT Plus. See my army of GPTs? DC, I see your question. I highly recommend this. Take a screenshot. Wait for it. You guys know me. I'm Mr. Screenshot. There you go. Take a screenshot. Take a screenshot. Take a screenshot. Dawson's like, who hasn't joined Jonathan's community? You guys are like, these are just some of the secrets. Like, we have courses on courses. Like, just a quick kind of like show you guys how insane our community courses are. Like, 2 hour custom GPT course, 4 hour GPT course, 1 hour Notion course, one top 100 of the best AI tools, 1 hour ClickUp course, 2 hour social media marketing course, 1 hour digital marketing course that I'm still working on, 30-minute Hey Jen how to clone yourself course, 30-minute how to build an AI app building course, and a 2 hour and a half AI voice agent screenshot. He's like, needs to be a screenshot. I got a lot of. I'm still working on a couple taglines. Like one is take a screenshot. Another one is how to make a few money with AI. And then yeah, I'm gonna work on some funny like merch, which is kind of fun. Those are just some of the stuff inside the that's just inside the AI community, and we are rocking right now. It's not the I'll be completely honest. It's not the courses that you're gonna value the most. Not really. It's the entrepreneurs. It's your network. You are going to be exposed to a network. Your net worth is your network. And if you're not making the type of money that you want, it's because you're not in the right rooms. And by being in, this is a global room of 82 of the best entrepreneurs that are all leveraging AI in their business. So it's not just the courses, it's the community as well too. It's fire. But I just digress. I want to teach you guys something today so you walk away with it. So, because I want you to learn how powerful custom GPTs are, look at my army of GPTs. I have more GPTs than conversations. Like, all of these GPTs make me money at the end of the day. Like, each one of these has paid for GPT Plus 10 times over. So, that's why, quick thing about custom GPTs and what are they? Cool. ChatGPT has most of the information on the internet, right? But it doesn't have what's called local knowledge. Local knowledge is if you're a business, it doesn't know everything about your business, your products, your services, your details, your ideal clients, your customers' pain points, their goals, their struggles, what keeps them up at night. All of that knowledge, that local knowledge, is unique to yourself that ChatGPT or any large language model will never, ever, ever have. So it's always missing data. So you can talk to a ChatGPT and it will always give you generic answers. But when you want specific answers, specific coaching to your business, your life, or any challenge that you're facing, that's where custom GPTs come in. Custom GPTs are now specialized. They go from generalist to specialist. I like that. That's a really good framework. Now that they're specialists, they can now help you with your marketing, with your sales, with a task or project in your business that takes time to do. For example, we have a lot of people that are grant writers in this community. Grant writing takes tens, if not 40 hours to go through the whole process of grant writing. You can build a custom GPT that will condense the time it takes to find and write a grant within maybe 5 hours. So it will exponentially shorten the time it takes for you to accomplish any task or project. That's the power of custom GPTs. They only come in two flavors. Flavor number one is a tool. And a tool can be, say, for example, a meeting note summarizer, if you're in home services, a estimation bot to estimate a job, to create proposals or contracts, or to review contracts, or to even generate contracts. These are tools. These are things that you're going to do day in, day out. This process, for example, I write when I do my one-on-one business coaching with entrepreneurs, I take lots of notes, and then I have to take those notes and turn it into a 30-day action plan so the entrepreneur can walk away with clarity to know exactly what they need to do over the next 30 days to move the needle in their business. To do that process manually takes an hour of my time and my focus to try and analyze the notes and translate it. I now have a custom GPT, and I'll show you him. That custom GPT, now it's so easy. I take the notes from Fireflies. There's also Fathom. There's also Otter. Any of these AI note-taking tools. I take the whole transcription, copy paste it into my GPT, and what it outputs automatically is a full 30-day guide written in an email format. I copy paste that into the email. I do a quick QA, and now what takes me an hour now takes me 5 minutes. So how much is your time worth? Those are called tools, basically. Now, the other flavor of custom GPTs is what's called advisors. An advisor can be a life coach, a business coach, a therapist, a career coach, a honestly, those are like the main flavors, but it could be a doctor, therapist, lawyer, whatever. Like some role or persona. The top two, number one for everyone to create is one is a business coach that knows everything about your business, and two is a life coach to help you with life coaching. I did a very good post today for Inside the AI Community for the ultimate life coach. I got to show you this because while we were cooking today on the AI Community, this is such a good post. I'm curious to see. There's only one person in the community that created this, or like this inspiration came from. Let's go. Okay, cool. This post right here. How to build the ultimate life coach GPT. This full credit goes to Tom, who's inside the AI community. This GPT and this framework does two things. This is so powerful. I gave you guys the prompts, the scripts, everything you need. You have to journal what is your 1, 5, and 10-year goals, both for your life and for your business. You journal all that out, and then you save that as a PDF. And then I give you a framework for Ryan Serhant is a real estate expert who has a framework called the 1000 minutes, meaning every day, I'm going to butcher this, but every day you have 1,000 minutes. How you optimize those minutes will make or break your business or make or break your life. It would be the difference between you reaching your goals or you're procrastinating and never ever reaching your goals, basically. So it's basically how to turn goals into weekly, daily, monthly, or actually monthly, weekly, daily action items so you know exactly what you need to do every single day. Get shit done now. It's a great framework. So then you take both those documents, the 1000 minute framework, and you take your books. You could actually let me show you this, and you guys know me. Screenshot. I do not gatekeep. Ryan Serhant 1 minutes. Cool. That's a good one right there. Any one of these will actually work. Ryan Serhant. So you could, okay, there, and cool. Take a screenshot, take a screenshot, take a screenshot, take a screenshot. So Ryan Serhant, and let me show you another hack too. Hold on, kind of zooming out. Okay, let me show you a cool hack. I wanted to get this framework, so what I did was you click on the video. Then, if you guys don't know this is so dope. You go to the bottom details in the YouTube, and then you go to show transcript right there. You click on that, and then it toggles this on the left hand side. This is so dope. And then you click these three buttons. You say toggle transcript, so it just gives you the text. You go all the way down. Sorry. It's like trying to scroll and get it all. There we go. There. Try and scroll. Get it all. Okay, got it all. Control copy. Then you go to ChatGPT. I'm just trying to get better with. I thought I could zoom out a little more. Okay, hold on. I guess need to move the camera back. There we go. Okay, so then I go ChatGPT. And then from here, I go turn this. It's loading, processing. Okay, yeah. Turn this into a framework. Colon. So that's all I'm saying. Turn this into a framework. Enter. Yeah, there's other ones that will like do it a lot nicer. I'm just kind of old school, but yes, there are. Natalia says it best, where it's like there's Chrome extensions that will add that 100%. Those 100% work those too. So now look at this. Let's go through it. Let's learn together right now. The 1000 minute time management framework. Number 1, understand your time budget. You get 1440 minutes every single day. That's roughly 1000 minutes that are usable for sleep, eating, basic life stuff. Think of those 1000 minutes as your personal time currency, so spend it wisely. Number 2, time mindset shift. You are the CEO of your own time time bank. Spend each day with 1,000 time dollars. Your job is to invest them in things that matter, not waste them on low value activities like endless meetings or doom scrolling. You guys are on this live stream. Put number 1 in the chat if you're finding this valuable. You're spending your time wisely. Number 3, break the day into 3 simple buckets. Label your work into 3 categories. Number 1 is called Find It: prospecting, marketing, and lead generation. These are things that are revenue generating for your business. Very important. Oh, Sarah's the only one who put a 1. Come on, you guys. Number 2, Keep It: relationship management, client communication, nurturing leads. The number 1 value of everything in entrepreneurship whenever you start your business is always going to be relationship building. Relationship building is always the final thing that you'll ever delegate into your business. It will also make or break your business. That's why I encourage like TikTok and live streams. This is relationship building at scale. It's no different than like the seminar business. Basically, you're building by you going live consistently. What you're actually doing is you're building relationships at scale systematically, that nurture. So as I'm building new relationships with people that are in the community, that are in the comments right now, that have followed my content for some time, I'm in the building relationship stage of that. Then as at the same time, new people are coming into the live stream going, who's this guy? What is this turn ChatGPT and ATM? We're talking about 1,400 minutes. This is wild. We're talking about this is interesting. I'm going to sit in the back and just start enjoying. This is my first time here. So this all is relationship building. Relationship building is critical continuously, because if you can introduce yourself to 10 new people every day and they know about your business will start to scale. It's all about relationship building. That's why I teach live streams. Okay, cool. So this is such a powerful framework. Okay, cool. Last is the do it: delivery, execution, fulfillment, and closing deals. This part is a caveat. You need to bucket this part with, I'm going to give you a very powerful thing as well too. By the way, if you're like, oh my God, he's dropping so much knowledge and I'm moving so fast and it's like drinking from a fire hose, don't worry. All of my live streams are all saved and recorded on my YouTube channel. Take a screenshot, take a screenshot, take a screenshot, take a screenshot. They're all saved in the live folder. Every single live that I've ever done is always saved in the live streams, and you can see my entire library of live streams. So if you ever want to go back, 100% it's there. So cool. Now back to our learning the framework. This is such a powerful framework. This is so powerful. This will change your life and help you accomplish your goals faster. I want to talk about just quickly the do it part, because there needs to be a part here called delegation. I learned this from Richard in the community, and also the difference between a successful the difference between a successful entrepreneur and someone that will never get their business off the ground will come down to one skill set, and that is delegation. Learning how to delegate is a very powerful skill set every entrepreneur has to learn, and I have a resource for you. So let's go to my notes and I will show you a great place to learn delegation. So let me see. I think I have it in my documents. This is where it's very powerful to have everything in Notion, because I'm like, somewhere in my brain in Notion, in this one list, nowhere else, somewhere in my brain, I save something that's related to delegation. So what I'm going to do is just go to the search bar. I'm going to go type delegation. Okay, there it is. Why you shouldn't bother with business I think this is it. I hope this is it. That may not be it. It may be in another list. Hold on. Let me search another part of my brain. Customers, this. Okay, maybe it's in swipe file. Am I spelling delegate wrong? Right? I'm not spelling it right. Google, how do I spell it? There we go. Google's like, what is my purpose? Delegation. There we go. John can't spell. If you can spell it right, you can find it. If you can't spell it right, you can't find it in your brain. I was like, it's in my brain somewhere. Google and the computers are very smart. You're like, we can't find that one keyword. Oh, we are having fun. Oh wait, hold on. Let's see. There we go. Okay, cool. Okay, we're having fun. Loving this. Grammarly. I should probably. It's probably a good sign that I should probably just pay for Grammarly. Okay, ready, ready, ready. Okay, right there. Take a screenshot. 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 I know people are multitasking too, and they're like, wait, 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 my hands are wet. Let me wash my hands real quick before I touch my phone. Take a screenshot. There we go. This is probably the best course that I found online for learning how to delegate. This dude is super successful and super lazy because he knows how to delegate. He's built multiple businesses, and this is probably a very comprehensive course on how to delegate. I'm actually I'll put that. I'm gonna put it over here on another tab so I can give it to my community members inside the community. So, okay, so let's save. Okay, so now we go back. Okay, go back to here. So I just want to add that part to the do it part. You technically don't have to do it. You can delegate it, which is very important. Very important. Okay, time blocking comes in down to time blocking basically from there. Now, number 7. Do a 7-day time audit first before changing everything. Track every minute of your day in one full week, including social media, emails, calls, and stuff like that. Highlight what is a productive day for a busy day. I'm going to show you something very busy, very personal. I run my entire life off Apple Calendar because I have multiple calendars in here. This is my calendar. Every minute of my day, look how I'm saying this is all. This was just this week. Every minute is time blocked, both for work, for meetings, for coaching, for creating content, for working out, for the gym, for daily admin stuff. I run my entire life by this one calendar, basically. So there's basically multiple calendars in one. So it's like that's where time blocking is such a valuable skill. So I know I'm John Bliss is like holy but if you think about it, for me, I never have to worry about what I need to do at every hour of the day. I just look at my calendar and I need to know what I need to do. And if you've been a long time follower of me, you'll notice sometimes alarms go off throughout the day. I set alarms 10 minutes before every major meeting, so that I know if alarm goes off because I'm deep into subject. I'm deep into coaching. I'm deep into project. I'm deep into creating content. I am focused all in that. That was just the free Apple Calendar. That's why it's Mac. That's why it's so helpful to be on the Mac platform. That was the free Apple Calendar that syncs with your phone and there. And I have 4 calendars that sync into that one master calendar tool for free. So that's why it's really powerful. That was the Apple Calendar. Now, I set a timer. When I wake up every morning, a habit that I do is I look through my calendar, and anytime I see a meeting, I set an alarm using Siri, but we can't say her name. And I say, hey, Sally, you know who, hey, Sally, set an alarm at 5:50 p.m. And I do that every single morning. I'll show you guys, yeah, if you guys want. There's no like personal stuff. It's just all work stuff. That's like, this is my entire, like you have everything from, like if you want to say wake up in the morning, do my daily admin stuff, create content, do outbound sales calls, one-on-one meetings, eat lunch because I do need to break. I have a vocal coach. That's why I can talk without my voice breaking. I actually have a vocal coach. Business coaching, live streams, gym, and sleep. But you can also see I have my late night stuff. So those is like usually an everyday kind of thing. That's my, and then they repeat. Then these things repeat. So I can see exactly what I need to do every week. And I move stuff around as the day goes, basically. So that's a whole, time management is everything to being successful as far as like accomplishing your goals. Highly recommend time management. Nice. Okay, so I'm gonna cancel that. Okay, lastly, here. He's like, happy Easter. Happy Easter to you too. Be honest and set boundaries. Ask yourself, does this meeting really need to happen? It's okay to reschedule, move, or cancel. Communicate clearly. Be respectful. Let's switch it from 15-minute call. Also, don't be a prisoner to your calendar. The structure gives you freedom, not restriction, which is actually true. I have all my events repeat every week, but if things need to change, I could just move them around. Like playing, I play. I honestly, I play. I play Tetris with my calendar. If something happens, I just need to move that down or move it to another day or move things around. So that block of time that I committed to get that project or task done just gets moved around, kind of thing. So I don't even have to worry about it. And then yeah, that's probably another thing. So, Native says, "What do you do if the calendar tells you to do one thing, but you want to focus on something?" That's the rule. That's the beauty of the calendar. The calendar says, for this time, I'm going to commit to this one task, project, or routine. And if there's something double there, that's a time commitment. That means I need to move something else or move something away, or I need to remove or move something where I'm doing right there. So that's going to allow me to basically, do you know Eric Akumi? He's a trauma therapist in Hawaii. I actually have friends in Hawaii. That's actually a small world. That's funny. Hey, 808. That's actually my, if you want to know an interesting hack, my vocal coach, that's why I've been able to talk every single day for like almost 10 hours straight without having to lose my voice. I do vocal lessons and I have vocal coaching, especially because I want to get into public speaking. So I've developed my vocal cords very strong, and it's the only coach that I've had for the last almost going on 6 years. 6 years I've had a vocal coach because I want to have a TED talk. That's another thing. Great questions, great questions, great questions. Cool. Okay. But yes, if a block is committed to doing that, I cannot do anything else during that time frame. And if I see something else, like two things booked at the same time, that means visually I go, oh, something has to move, something has to give. So that's why it's very important for basically for time management. You're gonna block your time. That's what the 1,000 rules. Blackheart is like, so how do you turn ChatGPT and ATM? That's the long way of what we're getting at. We're basically what we're getting at is I showed you the questionnaire. Well, we're gonna build the custom GPT next, but this is like basically business coach. If you notice, I have ADHD and we go on tangents. Fun little side quests. So now, that's just the 1,000 framework. Let's bring it all home. Let's bring it home. Let's bring it home. Okay, so I have my ChatGPT. We improved the prompt basically, and we're going to now, because remember, our original prompt, because for our longtime followers or people that started this are like, wow, we went on a lot of side quests. Welcome to my brain. So our original goal was like, hey, we have this prompt for basically a framework for how to transition from a 9 to 5 to an online coach, and basically everything that they need as far as being able to accomplish this. So we want to turn this into a custom GPT so that I can basically give this to anyone. And then Sharon's like, side quest equals more gold you're giving us. I love it. There's so much more. That's why I can't do 1 hour one-on-one coaching. I'm like, there's so much to share. So we need to turn this into a GPT so that anyone could talk to this GPT that can so that it can guide them into basically helping them transition, because we're building a tool, which is custom GPT. It's an advisor, which is basically going to be a business coach, so that it could help anyone transition from a 9 to 5 to an online coach using this framework here, basically. And we took this general notes into basically Feedo. And if you're just watching this right now, take a screenshot, take a screenshot, take a screenshot, take a screenshot. Feedo is basically took my notes and made this really better prompt basically here. So now we're going to basically copy this. We're going to go to now ChatGPT. This is why you need to be on ChatGPT Plus to do custom GPTs, to build these type of tools. H says, what if I don't want to be an online, well, basically this works if you're selling any product or service, this works perfectly. If you're trying to build an app or be a software developer or like anything else, this doesn't work. This only works if you want to sell a service or a product basically online. This is what you want. This is the best way, or at least the framework will apply to you, for example. So now what I'm going to do is, you see my army of GPTs. Very simple. What was the name of the site you used to improve the prompt? 100%. 100% Feedo. before they take it down. Ready? Take a screenshot, take a screenshot, take a screenshot, take a screenshot. I mean, if you're also inside the AI community, we have this in our resources. So that's why it's like, join the AI community if you guys are finding this valuable. We have this times 100 more value, basically. So now what I'm going to do is basically, I really want to make a new podcast episode, but that's another thing. Explore GPTs. We're going to basically go from there. And then a link is in bio. Basically, if you want, and it's not a school link. Actually, it's a circle link. Circle's actually better than school. It's a fun little fact. You want to click on my GPT or create right here. By the way, just kind of quick, I know, interruption ads, but just some people are asking. If you want to join the AI community, it's right there, link in bio. And then once you click on that, you can join. Basically, the very simple way is basically $97 a month gets you access to all the courses and twice a week office hours. Tomorrow, every Friday, we have a live workshop event. Tomorrow, we're going to build how to build digital products and sell them online. On the annual plan, you pretty much save 40%. And if you're serious about growing your business and get one-on-one business coaching with me, that's the only way you could get one-on-one coaching from me. So that's basically the AI community. And then once we're at 82 members. Once we reach 100, which means there's 19 memberships left, the price will double. The price will double. The price will double. Because we're trying to build a community of entrepreneurs that want to make $1 million business. Okay, so if you've ever done ChatGPT or custom GPTs, we're going to just create the create tab. And this is actually going to be a shortcut because I'm going to paste my prompt right here. And I remember I got that prompt from Fido, who improved it. And so we're going to press enter. Now, here's the problem with going this route. This create tab right here, it's going to butcher your prompt. It's not actually going to take your really nice, really well thought out prompt and actually put it into the brain. It's going to put a more lobotomized version of it, but it's going to fill out everything else for us, which is going to make things nice. How about coaching launch strategist? No, I want to call it Business Jedi Master. Business Jedi Master. I'm just in a Jedi mode right now. It always does the same things. Ask for the name, ask for the images. Oh, damn, look at that. The Business Jedi Master. That actually looks pretty good. Cool. So I'm going to say, yeah, that looks good. But it really doesn't matter here. Perfect. And then we're just going to go to the configure tab because it basically fills it all out from here. For example, rock, paper, scissors says, right now, I do not have a product or service, but really interested in what you're doing here. This is the cool thing about the framework. When you learn the framework, the way if you follow, let me see, actually, let me grab it from here. If you follow the framework, you don't actually need to have a product or service starting off. That's the beauty of it. You start with a niche. You think of a problem that you want to create content around, either some transformation, some niche, something that you're honestly pick something that you're passionate about that you could get. Like for me, I'm on this live stream. I could talk hours about AI and marketing. Passionate about it. I could just go deep and just talk. So I rather you pick something that you're passionate about starting off, then you could work into the next levels, because we live in a beautiful time where you can monetize your passions, which is actually really exciting. Because then for you, rock, paper, scissors, and for anyone else that's like, hey, I don't have a product or service yet, don't worry. Now you're just going to do the content game. Post 3 times a day until you can unlock live streams. Once you unlock live streams, go live once a day and just show up and serve. Help people answer FAQ questions around whatever your specific niche is, and stick to your niche. You have to stick to a niche. Rock, paper, scissors says, wondering if I quit my job and went all out, how long before I launch? Oh, do not quit your job and do not quit your job. And I will tell you full honesty, entrepreneurship is a 2-year grind until you start your business. All of these online gurus that tell you can make 10K in 30 days are feeding you so much BS. Entrepreneurship is a two, sometimes shorter, sometimes longer. Entrepreneurship always grows to the skill set and the both of the skills and the beliefs of the entrepreneur. So every business, some people have the skills and they have the mindset, they will start a business very fast. Some people that don't have the skills in marketing, sales, content creation, and so forth, and then don't have the mindset, oh, imposter syndrome, oh, I don't know, as also skills that of how do you create content, how do you build a product, how do you build a website, stuff like that, they're going to take a little longer. So every business will always grow to the capacity of the belief and the skill set of the entrepreneur. And it's the ultimate form of personal development. So that's why I tell people roughly 2 years, sometimes a little longer, sometimes a little less, just depends on how serious you are to commit to entrepreneurship. But it's not an overnight kind of thing. So basically, I'm in year 3, but I finally having breakthroughs. Yeah, that's the whole game. As long as you don't give up, you're gonna crack the code. That's the secret. Like, as long as you don't give up, it could take 1, it could take 5 years, but don't give up, and it will happen. I'm actually a 15-year overnight success if you want to get crazy with it. And degrees and college education is actually a detriment to actually the education. So we're going to wrap this up. So right here in the brain, so basically if we look, we're like, oh, we're building a business Jedi master. He's a marketing expert for niche discovery and coaching monetization. And now it gave us this interactive kind of thing, but here's the problem. See how it kind of like lobotomized our nice prompt and made it super short? I'm like, nah, we have a very nice prompt right here. So paste, nice. Look at all, this is what we got from Feedo right here. All I did was take all that from Feedo and actually paste it in the brain right here. This is all prompt engineering, for example. Now, I'm going to click close. I do not, at least for advisors, since we're building an advisor, we could use these conversation starters. I'll leave them in there just for fun. I could upload, if I want to take this the next step, I would upload a PDF document around my business, my niche, my passion, stuff like that. That would give it more superpowers. I do recommend checking code if it wants to does math, and if you wanted to do math, and unchecking Canvas. Canvas is like a doc editing tool inside, but it actually wastes credit, so that's why I don't select it. And now I know we went the super long way in like creating custom GPT. We're going to click create, and we're going to click I want this for only me. Well, unless you're inside the AI community. If you're inside the AI community, I will give you this GPT for free, Business Jedi Master. So if you're inside the AI community, I will post this. And then now, see why you want to join the AI community, because then you get all these free resources. So now we have our Business Jedi Master right there. And now we're going to click on this. Infinite Jack says, I use ChatGPT frequently. Should I just move to Gemini? Yes. Gemini is going to be like DeepSeek. It's going to be your like researching agent. The only difference you'll be going to be using ChatGPT is basically if you want to build custom GPTs. Can't do that with Gemini. So it's like, that's where ChatGPT, the plus plan, is like, if you're building custom GPTs like this, definitely going to use DeepSeek. If you're going to be building, if you're going to be like working on projects, Gemini 2.5 is definitely the way to go. So now, I know it took the long way all the way around, but we finally created our Business Jedi Master that if I go here, what digital products fit my niche best? Let's click on that. And it's going to ask me some questions about my niche. And I'm going to say, oh, look at all this. It says, hey, if you're looking to monetize your niche, then based on my knowledge, you should start with either A, an ebook, B, templates. Let's say my niche is AI consulting for entrepreneurs. How to use Chat GPT to make money. Now we're getting something interesting. Now we're like, oh, based on that, wow, your niche, they are overwhelmed by AI and tech. They know they should be using ChatGPT, but they don't know how. They want to save time and grow faster and increase revenue. So, what's the number one problem that they face? They're probably saying in their head, hey, are you saying in your saying, I don't know how to use AI or ChatGPT to grow my business or make money. I'm wasting time and missing out, and you're probably feeling left behind. You're probably feeling skeptical, but curious. You're probably too busy to figure it out alone. A lot of people are already feeling that on this call. So then your digital product suite, these are custom recommendations based on our GPT brain. You cannot get this with regular chat GPT conversation. This is the difference. You cannot do this with a regular chat GPT conversation. This is why custom GPTs are very powerful. Now it says you should probably, here's your digital strategy. Start with an ebook, and then you should do 20 prompts to basically save time. And then you should go from there. What are some templates? Maybe a done for you GPT business prompt pack, like how to do emails, leads, and prompts and stuff like that. How to create, what should your mini course be? I should probably create a chat GPT. Actually, I am creating this. This is actually going to be a course that I'm actually going to be launching. It's going to be a chat GPT 7-day challenge. It's actually going to be a 5-day challenge technically. So ChatGPT 5-day challenge for, and the price is actually going to be $97 for this. So that's technically even more correct. I used to have a lead magnet instead of 20 prompts. My best selling lead magnet that I gave away for free was 1,400 ChatGPT prompts. So this is all matching well of like how I've been able to grow my business. Oh, I should probably do a full course on AI powered entrepreneurs, how to automate and grow your business with profit. Our first course in the community was actually a make.com course. So everything is mapping on how I actually started to develop my business. Had I had this GPT in the past, this would have been a lot faster. Um, and then Jack's like, I'm a small business subject matter expert that wrote many of the local policies for small business in California. Well, Jack, you should have custom GPTs, teach workshops, do live streams, and you can make a lot of money online. That's the new goal now, basically. And then, what should be my TikTok strategy? Oh, should probably post 3 times a day. Here's some content ideas. Then after a day, I could scale it to there. Here are some more content ideas. Great. What tools do I need for my business? Oh, probably CapCut or Descript, Repurpose.io, live streaming, StreamYards, and Restream. I'm going to update this. Instead of CapCut or Descript, you technically just need another one called Gling. Don't need Thrivecart. This actually needs to be redone with Podia, but this is the version 1 of our custom GPT. So I know I can improve this over time. No perfect GPTs are never perfect coming out the gate. This is just a version 1 that we built. So I'm going to improve this over time and then give this to my clients and to the members inside the AI community. And then week 1, launch a freebie, build an email list. I'm going to change this to actually create content and build a following. And then week 2 is to drop a low ticket offer, something under $19. And then we can scale this from there, basically from there. And this will be a 30-day action plan. So now I have a custom GPT that I built that can help people transition from my regular notes of basically how I've been teaching the framework on how to transition from a 9 to 5 to online coach. Now it can go from notes to now it could become an interactive chatbot that we can talk with voice. I'm going to do the voice option right now. Hey, ChatGPT, I want you to explain what are the opportunities if I scale this business and go all out in the next 60 days. Oh, hold on. There we go.
Huge. Let me paint the picture for you. Cash first. Cash flow. By launching fast, here's what you could realistically do. Low ticket digital product, ebook or prompt pack at $29. Sell just 5 a day and you're at over $4,000 a month. Mini course or workshops at $77.97. Run a live cohort once, record it, and sell it evergreen. Add in one-on-one coaching or strategy calls at $500, $1,500 each. Even a few of those a month changes everything. This isn't about millions overnight, but 5 to 10K months in 60 days, totally within reach. Shahar's second, audience growth and authority. With consistent content, you hit 10 to 20,000 followers across TikTok, IG,
Yeah,
and YouTube
that's
Shorts.
true.
Seriously, AI content performs like crazy right now. Position yourself as the go-to person for practical ChatGPT skills. Get invited on podcasts, panels, and summits just by showing up daily. Your DMs will go from crickets to open quote.
Yep,
Can you help me
that's
set
true.
this up? How do I hire you? Do you have a course? Close
Yep.
quote. Third, scalable offers. Once the foundation is there, you can build a membership community for recurring revenue,
What do you know?
a certification program teaching others to become AI consultants,
It's in the
huge
works.
leverage, corporate training packages
Yep.
or small business retainers.
That's next.
You could even license your prompt packs or training to coaches and consultants in other niches. In short, if you go full throttle, show up, build a funnel, post
That's it.
daily, sell something simple, you're not just building a coaching biz, you're building a personal brand, digital product empire around one of the hottest topics in the world right now. So tell me, what's your goal by the end of the 60 days? Revenue, audience size, product launch? Let's reverse engineer it.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That now turns it into a GPT that people could talk to actually do. This is an advisor, a business coach that can coach anyone on how to start and scale their business 24/7, 365. And I could sell this as a custom GPT both to anyone else, but I'm going to give it free to my community members because they're already inside the community. This is going to be the ultimate business coach. And it's also part of the digital marketing course as well too. So to answer Jack's question real quick. So if you found this valuable, I highly, highly, highly recommend these. Sharon's like, yes, we're getting it for free. Yes, Sharon, everyone inside the AI community is getting that GPT that I just built completely for free. It's going to be in the digital marketing course that's coming out. So highly recommend if you want to learn how to build custom GPTs, make money online, grow a successful digital marketing or business leveraging the best tools. I go live every day, 6 p.m. and 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So this is like 6 p.m. and I know people are visual. I go live 7 days a week, 6 p.m. and 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So take a screenshot, take a screenshot, take a screenshot. And for those that are serious, remember there's only maybe 19 tickets left at the membership of this price. You could join inside the AI community. You get access to everything with the courses. We have twice a week office hour sessions, and then we also have every Saturday, which actually tomorrow, for our AI community members, we're going to have a live workshop every Friday. And so, based on the community members, I think it's tie right now what they want to vote for because I let the community members vote what they want to learn. Yep, it's still tie. So the members are like half and half. We may do both. We're going to do tomorrow, Friday, setting up System.io, how to sell digital products online. And the second, how to build and monetize custom GPTs, what I just showed you right now, plus so much more. That is what the audience and community wants to do of 81, 82 entrepreneurs that we have in there. It's beautiful. So you're not just joining for the courses, honestly. To get joining, it's just the link in bio, 100%. Let's see right here. I'll show you there. So if you click the link in bio, you'll get access to sign up. You could choose 1 or 2 plans. This gets you everything, access to the entire community, the twice a week office hours, and the once a week, every Friday is the live workshops. And then only if you're serious about taking AI seriously for the rest of the year, you can save 40%. And only on this plan is when you get 2 hours one-on-one coaching session for me. And if you want to talk about how powerful those one-on-one coaching sessions, I will literally transform how you think about your business. These are just 2 people right now. Sarah's like, I talked with my sister, and after you met with us, she said, what'd you think? She said, life-changing. You gave me validity to what she was thinking, altered the course of her entire business, and put her on a direction towards a profitable business. Monica finally went to from no audience, no product to in 3 weeks. She now has an audience of over 200 members joining her lives every single day. That's daily. daily is her audience of 200 members from live streams. And yesterday she just made her first digital sale for a digital product. And then B, who's also building a business, want to express my gratitude for catching late night hours. I came on and I pretty much shifted their business entirely 180. I will help you make money at the end of the day. I'm business coach by trained, digital marketing expert, and then with a splash of AI, that's what I do. I'm here to help your businesses become successful. And Sarah's in the comments. That's from Sarah. So like, it's from the people in the community. So I hope you learned something new tonight. That was building custom GPTs. We went on a lot of side quests around how to even go into life coaching and also for everything else. Take one action item today. Start going live in your community. Start going live, which is going to be the best thing that you can do. And I go live every day, 6 p.m. and 10 p.m., teaching AI and entrepreneurship. I appreciate each and every one of you for following my live streams. Hope you learned something new. Thank you so much. Definitely follow. Sarah's like, link in bio if you want to join the best AI community in the world. I'll see you guys later. Have a wonderful night and a wonderful Friday. Happy Friday, everyone. Bye. Have a wonderful night, Sharon. It's another success. We're keeping with the consistency at the end of the day. So you're amazing, Sharon. I'm truly blessed to have you in the community. I'm going to put this GPT definitely in the digital marketing course for community members to get access to. I'm going to beef it up a little. There's a lot I have to do to just clean it up to make it a little bit better, but you guys will get access to it. So